Hello, I'm Giant 2B, and I'm bringing a brand new fan fiction of Before the Madness. This was sort of my last story, of course, second to the last story. I was writing other fanfics with Lion King, Twilight Zone, and this other thing called Simba the Cub. I kind of reversed. I wanted to do this one first before I did the very last story. I use first-person point of view for each character, for each chapter. This will be sort of short, yes or no, I'm not sure. Again, music is by John Williams, Hans Zimmer, James Horner, and Oliver Wallace and the Judd Cohen chorus. Art by Hopeless Romance. And this is Before the Madness, Chapter 1, Mr.Smee's Point of View, Chapter 1.
I don't know what happened anymore. Now I know to find my familiar seas, the true way home. Nor am I struck in the accursed seas, never land area, stuck in a blasted loop day after day, not getting old or dying. In fact, every time I have a chance to go home or live a normal life, the captain is stuck with looping curse and killing the boy Peter Pan. We will never kill him, and captain can't give up his curse. You see, there's a curse by stealing the boy's treasure. How did I get in this mess? Well, I'll tell you. I'll tell you a time before the madness. Let me go back to the beginning. First off, let me introduce myself. My name is Joseph Emil Smee. I was born in a small shipping town called Belfast, Ireland. The year was 1746. I dropped out of school at the age of 10 to see the world. I worked as a gunsmith's apprentice where I was caught stealing in front of his home. Though I was a good apprentice, it was never very good paying attention to learning how the gun fired properly. One day in 1764, I was cleaning the floor when blast cannons were heard at a raid French buccaneer. I knew I wanted to see the world. I felt this was my chance to possibly become rich. So I decided to come steal the master's newest blunderbuss pistol and make my move. I ran towards the ship and snuck away that night and discovered the next morning below deck.
You, demanded the French pirate in his thick accent.
"Smee, sir,"
The squally shuddered. "Mr.smee, you will work for us to die," the pirate said as he pointed his sword at me.
"Yes, sir. I'll work for you and your crew."
"Good. The captain would like to see you on his for a new assignment." So there I was, a pirate, a lonely seaman that worked hard to be part of the crew for another 10 years. I was swabbing the decks, manning and wheel at times, and hoisting the anchor or whatever orders received from higher crew members and the captain. I minded my business, and since I didn't speak French nor the English, I got my share of what loot plundered here, but never got a chance to raid myself. I was always left on the ship working and was getting very angry, as I was already getting bald at a young age. It was now 1774. I was hearing rumors that the American colonies were rebelling against England, which made a pirate's life easier. I felt time was either get more respect from the crew or leave and join different one, perhaps the British. I walked to the captain.
"Captain, I've been on this ship for some time now. You see, I was wondering if you could give me a better position than just a seaman or something with greater responsibility," I said.
"Are you a part of the crew?"
"Yes, Captain."
"You're not even French. There's no way you'll get more responsibilities. No chance. No."
"But sir, I've been loyal for you for 10 years.
"Mr.Smee, I'm sorry, the answer is still no." With that, the captain left me as I was now angry. One night we headed for the island of Tortuga, a former Spanish island that became French, and now is a pirate capital of the world with everything that one can think of. Gluttony, thievery, adultery, crime, gambling, etc. You had to be alert, rough, and ready, and tough on the island of Tortuga. That's when I made my move and I left. I spent 2 days enjoying myself, drinking and sleeping with women and what little money I had. Little I knew it was time to find a new Benegrade crew. Join. There were so many to choose from. You had Edward Teach's crew, otherwise known as Blackbeard, the most feared pirate of the Seven Seas. His crew was interesting, though I had a feeling I would end up at the low totem pole again. Then there was Captain Ishmael's crew, but I didn't want to spend my life hunting a white whale. No, sir, I wanted to be rich and happy. Another option was Long John Silver. He looked okay, but he was similar to Blackbeard. Then came the day I saw a weird pirate. He walked like he was drunk or something. He had a gold piece of treasure hanging from his bandana. But the gold didn't change his weirdness, especially with the rum in one of his hand and not looking 100% good on the other. He looked like he already had a first mate who was taller and seemed to be babbling about something.
Come join the Black Pearl and help find the cursed treasure of Cortez. You'll be treated fairly and get your shares. Each geek will a fair day's pirate scallywag ye be. The first mate scallywag carried with
as he carried on his babbling.
Hector, any reason the rum is gone?
Weird pirate asked.
I'll go get some, Jack.
Well, scurry on and get some more rum. He waved his hands like he was a drunk.
Savvy?
Tall one grimaced and left. Then the weird one noticed me. You there, young lad. How'd you like to be part of my crew and find the cursed gold of Cortez? He said while he was not entirely focusing on me. Me, sir? I don't know. How do I find it?
Easy. You see, I have this compass that doesn't
really point north.
But whatever you want.
He showed an object to me. The compass was not spinning north. Oh, well, but I don't think I want to go looking for a cursed treasure, Mr.
Sparrow. And that's Captain Jack Sparrow to you, sir.
Well, I don't think so, Captain Jack Sparrow.
Are you sure? Maybe you're a eunuch, he whispered.
No, sir, Mr. Sparrow.
That's Captain Sparrow to you. And on your way.
He waved me off. Fine, good day to you, sir.
Fine, good day, sir.
I was feeling mad as I marched off, then I saw a captain dressed in pink and red with a mustache on his upper part of his mouth. He wore a red hat and a head with a red feather in it. He even had clocks around him, so he was definitely a clock lover. He smoked a dual cigar. He somehow contracted by himself. Something deep inside me told me that this was the crew I wanted to join. It told me that this was the right place to be, and it would soon be the biggest change in my life.
Hello, said the strangely dressed captain.
And that is the end of Chapter 1, Before the Madness. I'm Johnny 2B, again rated PG, and art belongs to Hopeless Romance, music by John Williams, Hans Zimmer, James Horner, and Oliver Wallace and the Judd Corlin Chorus. Thank you and have a good night.